All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this first night, or actually, it's more or less the first episode of David 3000 Play-by-Play Friday Night Baseball. And I am your host, Jason Canio, ready to give you the pregame show tonight, as we are going to be giving you the play-by-play of the game between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets from Citi Field. You won't be able to hear the game itself due to copyright restrictions. That's why you're getting the play-by-play from me. But we have some time right now to go ahead and give you a little bit of a series preview of what we can expect from these Mets, who came off of a great win last night, 16-4, to close out the series against the Braves in Truist Park. They come home and are ready to face the 8-3 Kansas City Royals. So let's go ahead and look at the series preview from the Mets what is that? The Mets Merizodome, Mesmerized online.com. And it's the New York Mets. They entered this game at a record of 5-7 with an offense that was expected to carry most of the team's weight. Now, it certainly did not start that way, as they scored 3 runs or less in 5 of their first 6 games. It was only a matter of time, however, as the lineup came alive in their road series against the Atlanta Braves. The Mets offense scored a remarkable 9.66 runs per game over a 3-game stretch, including 16 runs in the series finale on Thursday. I'm wondering if anybody even watched that game or even listened to it. I know I was kind of keeping the updates as we was on the dugout crew yesterday with Eric Lima and Jesse Ortiz. But the quality of at-bats has improved, as has their record going 4-2 over their 6-game road trip. So right now they've got a better record on the road than they do at home, but that can easily change tonight as they have the 3-game series with the Kansas City Royals, of which you're going to see and get my play-by-play for tonight's game. It's a 3-hour game. We go until probably about 10:10 or whenever the game finishes. One of the things that you'll see here on is mostly myself doing the Mets games. If the Mets are out of town or on the road and it's a late game, we'll give you the Baltimore Orioles game. Okay. And if both teams are out of town on the West Coast, then David will probably do a Red Sox game or possibly some other game that is on the East Coast. So that way we have a consistent play-by-play Friday night. You're going to have to excuse my voice. I'm still a little hoarse from getting over a cold. So right now, as we go on and continue our look at the series preview, another test is on the horizon for the Mets as the Kansas City Royals. Actually, they're 9-4. They're in town this weekend for the first time since 2016 when they faced off in the World Series of 2015. The American League Central is up for grabs, with 4 teams potentially being in the mix for the division title. One of those is the Royals, who made big additions in the offseason, signing the likes of Seth Lugo, who used to be with us, Michael Wacha, and Hunter Renfroe. They have won 7 straight games, including a 3-game sweep of the Houston Astros. Their leader is Bobby Witt Jr., who signed a contract extension worth a base value of $288.7 million over 11 years this winter. Wow. Yep. So Wacha struggled in his one and only season with the Mets in 2020, pitching to a 6.62 ERA across 7 starts during the 60-game shortened season. The right-hander struggled with the Tampa Bay Rays in 2021 as well, but he owned a 3.27 ERA over the following 2 years with the Boston Red Sox and San Diego Padres, ultimately helping him land a 2-year deal with the Royals. He is 3-6 with a 4.89 ERA and 9 career starts at Citi Field. Wacha will look to improve on that against his former team in the series opener. And going for the Mets tonight is Luis Severino. He has yet to earn his first victory with the Mets, but there is no denying that he deserved his last outing. He gave up just 2 runs, 1 earned across 5 innings in the team's 9-6 loss to the Cincinnati Reds. The Mets led 5-2 when Severino left the game, but the Reds went on to score 7 runs against the bullpen. The right-hander has held his own against the Royals in the past, going 3-1 with a 4.66 ERA in 5 starts. Severino last saw them as a member of the New York Yankees in July of 2023, throwing 5 2/3 innings. So that's the lineup. That's the pitching matchup for tonight. And tomorrow it's going to be right-hand pitcher Alec Marsh versus Sean Manaea. And then on Sunday, it'll be Cole Reagans versus Jose Budo. All right. Players to watch tonight. Well, Pete Alonso, the three-time All-Star, recently endured a 4-game stretch in which he recorded no hits, including all 3 games against the Reds last weekend. But Pete Alonso finished the series against the Braves on a high note, collecting 4 hits, 1 home run, and 3 runs batted in over the last 2 games. He has done remarkably well against the Royals in the past, slashing these numbers of 400, 444, 720, 1.164 with 2 home runs, 6 runs batted in, and 2 walks in 27 plate appearances. And for the Royals, it'll be MJ Melendez. He was once the number 2 prospect in the Royals system and was considered to be an elite defender at the catcher position. But with Salvador Perez under contract through the 2026 season, the opportunity to become the primary backstop has yet to come to fruition. Melendez's role as a defender has been up in the air since he was called up, but so far he's enjoying his best season offensively. The 25-year-old has at least 1 hit in 11 of his first 12 games and is riding an 8-game hitting streak. Melendez owns a 1.101 OPS through 47 plate appearances thus far. And there you have it. Those are the matchups and the previews for tonight's game. We are expected to go on at about 7:10. And there's Emu. Hey, how you feeling, man? I'm feeling a little bit better. I still have now a cough, which is, it's like a hanging cough. So I got to keep my voice dry and moist. But I'll be doing okay. Thank you very much. Keep me in your prayers, everybody, as we are going to be watching. I'm going to be watching this game and giving you the play-by-play. What I can tell you right now is that in about 10 minutes, we'll start the game. In the meantime, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our game starting in just about 10 minutes. So in the meantime, relax, sit back, get a cold beverage, however you want to do it, and we'll be back right after this. Okay, we're back here. We can give you the starting lineups because our game's going to be in about 6 minutes. Thank you for staying aboard here with us. Got yourself hopefully some water, something to keep the going here. And let me go ahead and share the starting lineups with you for our hometown Mets here tonight. In left field, Brandon Nimmo will be starting. Number 2 will be Starling Marte in right field. Francisco Lindor will be the shortstop. Pete Alonso at first base. Brett Beatty at third. Francisco Avalez will be doing the catching. Jeff McNeil will be at second base. DJ Stewart, the hot hand man right now. He's got most of the home runs between him and Alvarez have really carried the team. He'll be DHing, and Harrison Bader is in center field. Luis Severino is the right-handed pitcher. For the Royals tonight, they've got Mikhail Garcia at third base, Bobby Witt Jr. at shortstop, Vinny Pasquantino at first, Salvador Perez is doing the catching, MJ Melendez at left field, Nelson Velasquez, I guess, that he'll be DHing. Adam Frazier is at second base, Hunter Renfroe is in right field, and Kyle Isabel is in center field with Michael Wacha, the right-handed pitcher. And, of course, the first pitch will be coming up at 7:10, which will be in about 6 minutes. So all of that you can tune in as well. You will not be hearing anything of the game as far as that's concerned. You got the starting lineups. I've got them on via MLB TV. I want to thank, of course, David St. Dennis for allowing me to, of course, utilize the sports here. Why is this not going? I'm wondering. Okay, that's why. Yep. Okay. In the meantime, we hope that you will enjoy the game here. We're going to pull up our other screen as well, get you ready for that. Our scoreboard is ready to go. So we're going to stop that screen, put up the new screen for you. And what we're going to be doing is going to be sharing the screen. I think it's going to be this one. Yes, this one right here. Okay. And then, of course, we'll have our banners up here. As you can see, the ticker today is Friday, April 12th, 2024. Kansas City Royals versus New York Mets. Top of the first, we'll start it off there. And we hope that you'll enjoy the game very much. Oh, boy. And deal with my coughing at the same time as well, too. And like I said, if you're in here in the live chat, go ahead and drop a comment and definitely tell us, what's going on. And we hope that you'll enjoy the game very much. And even if you don't have any idea what's going on with baseball, we'll kind of fill you in as well. We've got about 5 minutes left here, so we're going to take another break and we'll be back right after this. Okay, we're getting ready here in about 2 minutes for the first pitch of the game here. And Miguel Garcia will be up a flirt on the bases here. He'll be up first, batting for the Kansas City Royals. So hopefully with that. And here we go with the very first pitch of the game here. Severino takes, and it's ball one. And he fouls it off, and it's going to be strike on that one. 1-1 the count. First strike, two. Oh, nicely done. He's got a good one. It's 1-2 on Garcia. Severino's running up on the pitch, and the pitch fouls it off. Still 1-2, and we'll do it again. Severino has got some pretty good stuff there. See what he does with this pitch right now. And the pitch to Garcia is a ball in there, and Nimmo's got it for the first out of the game. Nicely done. And that's one out. And here are your infielders. You have Alvarez catching, Brett Beatty at third, Francisco Lindor at shortstop. Pete Alonso is at first. Oh, yeah. Okay. Next up is Witt Jr., and he takes low for a ball, and it's 1-0. Bobby Witt is averaging .358 with 4 home runs, 8 RBIs this season so far. His next pitch is ball two. Ooh, outside just a little bit. Garcia falling behind on the count there. And Garcia launches the next pitch in there for a strike. Gets it in there, 2-1. He's ranked third with 177 hits, stolen bases 49, and he's got 11 triples so far as a ranking of first. 2-1 pitch is high in the air to right center field. Nimmo on the track, and he's got it for the second out of the game. Yes. All right. They're really towering some very high balls there. Severino launches 2 to deep center field. Nimmo had to go forget that one. Next up, Vinny Pasquantino. He's got a .222 average, 1 home run, 8 RBIs on the season so far. Severino's first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. 94 miles an hour was that pitch. He's got 10 pitches so far. The pitch clock is at 7. Severino now winds up with the pitch next. And this one is definitely, and Francisco Lindor, he gets him on the fly out. Yes. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. Lindor with a leaping catch. Holy cow, what a play. Well, there you have it, friends. End of the first inning, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first. Mets coming up right after this. muted. Oh, brother. There we go. Now, if you can all hear me, sorry about that. Brandon Nimmo will lead off, and then Sterling Marte, and then Francisco Lindor will have the 1, 2, 3 here. Right now. Yep. And on the mound is Michael Walker. He's got a 1-0 record with a 2.25 ERA. 5 hits he's given up so far. He's striked out 13, and he's only walked 2. Wow. All right. We have a little delay here in the game. All right. Brandon Nimmo is going to be coming up to bat. He's averaging 233. And right now they're having a little discussion between the catcher and the umpire and the pitcher. I don't know what that's all about. Come on, guys, let's play some ball here and get ready. Brandon Nimmo up. Walker throws the first pitch, and Nimmo swings and misses. Strike 1. All right. Nimmo's second pitch, he fouls it off. It's 0-2 on him now. Oh, boy. Nimmo's already behind in the count, 0-2. And Walker's next pitch is a high fly ball to left center field. And the left fielder catches it, and Nimmo is out. All right. So with 1 away, Sterling Marte is coming up to bat next. Hope you're enjoying the commentary here. Okay. Marte is up. He's averaging 271. Walker's first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Marte right now, he's 271 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Walker's second pitch, bouncing foul, and it's already 0-2 on Marte. Up on deck is Francisco Lindor. Okay, Walker delivers the next pitch, and it's in the dirt, 1-2. Marte had the hot hand in the beginning of the season. He really was the kind of the guy who was pretty much going on and doing his thing. He cooled off a little bit, but everybody has stepped up in the plate. Walker's next pitch is a bouncing ball up to the second baseman, and he got him. Oh, boy. And there's out number 2. Marte almost was going to get a reach on the base there for first base, but Frazier had to make a wild throw that almost took the first baseman off the bag. All right. We've got that. It's 2 outs right now, and Francisco Lindor is up to bat. And everybody's cheering on Lindor, who's got a good hand right now. He's in a little bit of a slump, but he'll reach himself if he needs to. First pitch by Walker. Long ball, foul down the right field line into the upper deck, but it's a foul ball, 0-1 on Lindor. Oof. Oh, boy, did he really get a meaty part of the bat on that one. He almost took it for a home run, but it's 0-1 on Lindor. And I'm wondering to myself, now what do we got here? What's going on? The umpire is not liking the calls on the play here. The umpire is giving some weird stuff. Walker's next pitch, swing and a miss by Lindor. It's now 0-2. Ooh, that was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, folks. And that puts 0-2 now in the hole for Lindor. See what happens here. Walker delivers his next pitch. He belts one to the left fielder, and that should do it for out number 3. And there it is, out number 3. And that's the end of the first. For that one, we'll go to the top of the second with no score right after this. We're back, and it's top of the second right now. And Salvador Perez is going to be up there, and he takes high for ball one. He's got a 333 average, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Severino launches one. This one is deep to left field, and it is gone. Goodbye, home run. Oh, my God. And Casey has struck out. Mother gone. There you have it, friends. Whoa. Oh, boy. There you have it. 1-0. The Royals are on the board. And, whoa. Holy cow. Perez just took that ball to the deepest part of left field, up into the second, the bottom of the deck there, but it was, he got a low-hanging curveball that he just skyrocketed. And the Royals have taken a 1-0 lead on that pitch. And Severino launches his next ball, and it's a strike to Melendez, who's averaging 325. Severino's next pitch is outside for ball one, 1-1. MJ Melendez, 325 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Right now, he's playing left field. The pitch is outside, 2-1 to Melendez. Yeah, Perez got the meat part of the bat, and he just launched it. He, teed off like a golf shot. That was, way out of the strike zone. Next pitch by Severino is still outside, 3-1. And Severino's last pitch was 96 miles an hour. Whew. But they tell you, Perez got the meat part of the bat. Melendez fouls off the next pitch, and it's 3-2 on Melendez. 18 pitches so far for Severino. He's pretty much, struggling a little bit. Gave up the 1 home run so far. The pitch to Melendez is fouled off. It's 3-2. We'll do it again. See if he gives him a pitch right down the middle of the chase on it. Severino's windup is next, and the pitch to Melendez is a bouncer to Alonso at first, and he takes care of him, and that's the first out of the game. All right. So far, there's been 5 home runs in the City Community Home Runs Fan of the Game. Each home run, I think, is they donate $2,500 per home run. Nelson Velasquez is up next. He's batting 325 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He's the designated hitter, and Severino's first pitch is a ball. 89 miles an hour on that pitch. Top of the second, 1-0 KC. Second pitch to Velasquez is a ball, and it's 2-0. Severino's looking a little bit shaky there right now. He's up to 22 pitches already. His next pitch is in the dirt. 3-0 now on Velasquez. Oh, boy. See if he tries to throw him a strike. Maybe he'll chase one. From Carolina, Puerto Rico. Severino's next pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. Kind of makes you wonder if he's trying to make him chase it a little bit there, folks. Oh, you really can't tell what's going on. Next pitch by Severino is a walk, and it's ball 4, and that puts a runner on. So with the runner on first with 1 out, next up on the bat here is Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier averaging 231 with no home runs, 3 RBIs. See what happens here. Severino can get out of a jam here. Severino's pitch is a strike, 0-1 to Frazier. 26 pitches right now is what Severino is at. Let's see if he can get into a double play here and get out of the jam. Severino's next pitch. Ooh, almost hit him, but he ducked away on it. It's 1-1. Oh, boy. That was close. Don't hit him now. We don't need that. We don't need bases and benches clearing at this point. Frazier's wind up. Severino launches. The pitch is in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. The Mets, I think they've given up a lot of the home run balls here. Not too much, but right now they're 1-5 at Citi Field. But you got to remember they're still playing a chop game. Swing and a miss by Frazier. Whoa, it's 1-2. It's 2-2 actually. You got to remember that they just had that 1-5 homestand with the Brewers and with Tigers, so they'll catch up. Next pitch to is a check swing by Frazier, and it's still 2-2. He's got some pretty good weather out there right now in New York. Some people are wearing some coats. Game time is 7:26 right now on the East Coast. The next pitch by Severino is high, ball 3. Ooh. 3-2 on Adam Frazier. His rankings have him a couple of times in the first are there on home runs, OPS, and stolen bases, third and fourth on runs, averages, and with runners in scoring position. Next pitch by Severino is a ball 4. Oh, boy. And that puts 2 men on now. And, oh, boy. All right, first and second now with 1 out. And Severino's at 32 pitches already. And he's struggling right now, folks. See if he can try to get the force play or the double play right now. And they're having a little bit of a chat at the mound here, try to see if they can work something out. Severino struggling a little bit there. Alvarez is giving him a little bit of a pep talk. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying this StreamYard as we are looking at this game against the Royals and the Mets. You are listening, of course, to David's 3000 Play-by-Play Friday. Renfroe is up next. He's averaging 171. And the first pitch by Severino is a strike in there. 0-1. Hunter Renfroe averaging 171 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs this season so far. Severino's 34th pitch is fouled back. It's 0-2 on him. Okay, he's got him at 0-2. His career with 2,973 at-bats is a 238 with 178 home runs and 458 RBIs. So he's got a pretty good launch out there. But he's struggling this season right now, Renfroe. He's down 0-2 on the count. Severino launches the next pitch, and it's in there for strike 3, and he got him. Oh, and that skunks him up a little bit. There's 2 outs. Record that one in the book for Severino with a K. Right down the middle, and he got him caught looking. Boom. Look out. Froze him right there in his tracks. Severino's got 35 pitches so far. And next up is Isbell, and he takes strike 1 on the pitch. Kyle Isbell is averaging 263 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs with a 650 OPS. Severino's 0-1 pitch to Isbell is a bouncer down the line, and it's going to be fair. And, oh, Isbell and Alonso collide, but I think he's out. And that ends the inning. Oh, boy. It was a collision at first base, but the Royals, they get a home run, and they lead 1-0 right now. But I think Alonso's okay. Whoa. And that's the end of that's the middle of the second right now with the score 1-0 in favor of the Royals. Oh, boy. I really thought, considering that the ball was on the inside part of the foul line, so it was fair. Severino tossed to Alonso. He had it, but then Isbell collided with him. And as he collided with him, he basically just ran himself in. But Alonso hung onto the ball, and that basically is what happened at that particular moment. So with that, we go to the bottom of the second. And right now it's 1-0, the Royals over the Mets. Whew. And we've got some comments here. And thank you, Nick Infante. Yeah, let's go, Mets. We need this now. We're down 1-0. Going into the bottom of the second. Okay, we'll take care of that off. Clear that. Alrighty. In the meantime, I'm hoping you're enjoying this StreamYard simulcast of the play-by-play going right now. You will not be able to hear the game due to copyright restrictions, but you'll be hearing my voice, and any kind of other sound effects are not part of the Mets in any particular order. At that point, we hope that you'll enjoy it. And on this weekly Friday night, the pre-games for all of the 7:10 games or 7:35 games will be at 6:50 or 7 o'clock. So check your local listings on David 3000 Network to find out when the times for the next David 3000 play-by-play Friday will be. Should be next Friday, and we'll let you know who the team is going to be after this game tonight. Yeah, that ball was on the foul line, and Isbell, man, did he just knock down Pete Alonso. He like a freight train. Severino had him, and Alonso had the ball. Running was at the bag. Pete Alonso bends it up the middle. Look at that. Yeah, baby. And he stops there at first base, and what a hit by Pete Alonso to get the bottom of the second going here. Alonso's on a hot streak. He gets another hit, and he launches it right between second and shortstop, down the left center, down between left center field. Good one for Pete Alonso. He's on first with no out. Walker's got 11 pitches, and now Brett Beatty is up with a 3.11 average. Walker's first pitch is a strike to Brett Beatty. Yeah, if you look at this play again, it was just Isbell just, I mean, Pete had control of the ball and everything, so it really wasn't a matter of whether he was going to be out. It was a matter of, was Pete going to get in? Second pitch to Beatty is a check swing. He didn't go around, so it's 1-1. Brett Beatty is averaging 311 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs, 732 OPS. And the 1-1 pitch to Beatty is a bouncer to the first base. And that's 1-2 for the double. Oh, he's safe. Whoa. Okay. Beatty beat out the throw. That's a hit for them. That's 2 hits. But there is 1 out because they got the force play at second. Oh, boy. They got the force play, but there was a heck of enough slide. But Beatty beat out the throw. And he was safe by just by a step. He was safe there. But that's an infield hit for him. Second hit of the game now for the Mets. Runner on first, and it looks like, are they going to challenge it? Yep, they're going to challenge it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I think he was safe. But they're going to review it and see what happens. If not, they're going to take the hit away from him, and it'll be 2 outs and with the double play. Ooh. That was by inches. That, oh, man, that could be going either way, folks. You have to watch this. If you was watching it, did he get control of the glove? Play is under review right now. So let's see what the umpires are going to say here. Was a manager's challenge, actually. Just waiting for the umpire to make the decision here. I mean, it could be close just by a step. Oh, I think he was safe because his foot already had hit the bag before the first baseman could squeeze the glove. Once you make contact and you squeeze the glove, that's where the out would occur. So it's down to like inches and steps pretty much. And they're still challenging. It's the ruling on the field is that he is out. It's a double play. Oh, man. So the hit is gone. They do still have 1 hit, but with 2 outs now, And that brings up the next man on the base. So bases are empty. Oh, boy. It's a matter of those replays. But Beatty is not too distraught about it. He's okay. Alvarez is up next. Walker's first pitch to Alvarez is what? Is what? There's the guys. There's Keith Hernandez, Ron Darling, Gary Cohen, the SNY team. 1-0 was a ball. Alvarez's next pitch is ball 2. So it's 2-0 with 2 outs. Alvarez has a 297 average right now with 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 820 OPS. Walker's 2-0 pitch to Alvarez is a wild pitch. It's 3-0. All right, well, see what happens here if he can get on with a walk or as if he's going to try something. See what happens here. Alvarez takes the next pitch right down the middle, 3-1 on the strike there. Yeah, that's what you call the hitter's count, 3-0. Now it's 3-1. So he took the strike. Was good. He wanted to see what Walker was going to give to him. Walker's next pitch to Alvarez is a swing and a miss. Ooh, it's 3-2 now on Alvarez. And the Mets, who had runners on first and second, now have nobody on, 2 outs, and down to their last strike on this inning. Alvarez is scraping the bat a little bit, try to get a good grip on it. See what happens here. 19 pitches so far for Walker. He got out of a couple of jams there in this inning, but there was a scare there for a minute. But all right, let's see what it is. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball to right field, and that should do it. And it is. Inning over there, and that's the 3rd out of the game of the inning. And they do get 1 hit, though. And at the end of 1, or the end of 2 right now, the Royals have a 1-0 lead. And we'll be right back right after this. Right now, Alvarez had a little bit of a shaky start with that last play there. But we're back here ready to go over the top of the 3rd. Top of the order, too, by the way. Miguel Garcia will lead off, and he fouls it off there. He was 0 for 1 on the line out there. Get back there, and he's got an 0-1 count on him right now. Severino's next pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Top of the 3rd, 1-0 Royals. Severino has now had to go 39 pitches. His 0-2 pitch to Garcia is a bouncing ball to Lindor. Lindor shoots it and gets Garcia out at first. 1 away. All right. I wouldn't be worried too much about this game right now. We're only down 1-0, folks. I mean, it's top of the third. Get some quality hits on here. Witt Jr. is up next. He's 0 for 1. Severino's first pitch to him is a strike in there, 0-1. Right now, the lowest win percentage has the Kansas City Royals at .418. Severino's next pitch is ball 1. Ooh, outside just a little bit. With Detroit, Pirates, the Orioles, and the Marlins. And that's going back for a 7-year range. Severino, next pitch to Witt is fouled off. It's 1-2. Now Severino's at 43 pitches. His next pitch to Witt is in the dirt. It's 2-2. All right. Severino's got the windup. 2-2 to Witt. And the pitch is popped up and in the field. Who's got it? It's Jeff McNeil, and he gets the second out of the game there. And now the Royals are down on 2 outs here. All right. Let's see what happens here with 2 outs. Severino's at 45 pitches. Vinny Pasquantino was 0 for 1 with a line out so far. Severino's pitch to him is a ball. All right. Severino winds up with the next pitch, and he swings and misses. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Pasquantino is in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. I don't know what it is. Maybe the range is something I'm not sure about. But Witt, when he popped that up, it looked like he had the infield fly rule was taking effect. 3-1 now on Pasquantino. 96-mile-an-hour fastball from that one. This pitch count's going to bring Severino to 50. 3-1 to Pasquantino, and he launches one deep to center field, but here it is. Red Ear has it, and the inning is over. The Royals go in order, and after mid of the third, it's still 1-0 Royals. Be right back right after this. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the third right now, and due up for the Mets in this their end part is going to be Jeff McNeil, DJ Stewart, and Harrison Bader. So we'll see what happens here. In just a minute, we'll get back to the hey. In the meantime, we're hoping you're enjoying this play-by-play Friday night here on this Friday, April 12th. And, of course, we thank you for, of course, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. And I also want to give a shout-out to all of my friends out there who are who haven't tuned in yet to see me do this is the first time I'm ever doing a play-by-play. All right, Jeff McNeil is up here. We go to the bottom of the third. Royals are leading right now 1-0, and Jeff McNeil takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Okay, McNeil is averaging 200. His second pitch is a fly ball to left center field. Left fielder's got it, and there's one away. Oh, boy. McNeil 1 up, 1 down. And McNeil has an interesting way of holding the bat. He chokes up a lot. And look, he's even wearing gloves with thunderbolts on it. Lightning bolts. Boom, boom. Yep. Now the designated hitter, DJ Stewart, averaging only 105 right now, but he's hitting a lot. And the first pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. That was only a 75-mile-an-hour ball. Wow. Walker's at 23 pitches. The 0-1 to Stewart is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. DJ Stewart's 2 for 19, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 791 OPS. And the 0-2 to Stewart is in the dirt for a ball, 1-2. Walker's out at 25 pitches. Pitch clock is down to 5. Stewart's next pitch is a ball. It was on the outside, a little inside there, actually. 2-2 to DJ Stewart, who's got the hot hand right now. 4 home runs. I think he leads the team right now. The 2-2 pitch to Stewart is the straight 3. He's out. Oh, and that's the second out of the game. Oh, boy. He swung at it full swing. All right. Right down the middle, too. And he got caught. Tried at it a little bit, and boom. Well, you'll get him the next time there, Stewart. 2 out. And now we have Harrison Bader. He's up there. He's averaging 257. And he takes Show's bunt for strike 1. Harrison Bader's averaging 257, no home runs, no RBIs, 535 OPS. He's playing center field right now. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2 already on him. Whew. Oh, boy. Right now, the Royals have the second best ERA this season, lowest start, 1.96. Check swing on that one, 0-2. Still on Bader. Walker's got 30 pitches right now. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the third. KC still got a 1-0 lead. Walker's 0-2 pitch is a base hit to right center field. And the Mets have another hit going on there. And that's the first hit for Bader. And the second hit for the Mets. They've got runners on first with 2 outs. Nice hitting there. Good piece of hitting. Opposite field. And he just teed off on it a little bit. Put it into right center field. And we're back to the top of the order right now with Brandon Nimmo, who is 0 for 1. See what he can do here. Nimmo takes ball 1. And he was flied out in the first inning. See what he can do here. Walker's reading him. Walker's pitch. Did he go around? No, he didn't. It's 2-0 on him already. There. The check swing always seems to get him, so they have to go, of course, Was the umpire, the third base umpire said no, he didn't go around. 2-0 to Nimmo is a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Ooh. Right now, stolen bases, only 6 for the Mets. The opponents have 21. That really is not saying a lot. And Bader is being held at first right now. He is running material, actually. Walker's already at 34 pitches. Pitch clock is at 9. The 2-1 to Nimmo is a strike, and he is safe. And that puts the stolen base there for Bader. That puts him at second base. It's 2-2 now on good piece of running by Harrison Bader. Just slid in there, and they're going to challenge it. Ooh. Oh, no, he was safe by a lot. He got his hand on it. Now they thought they were going to challenge it. Now, Walker to 2-2 on Nimmo is a base hit into right center field. Here comes Harrison Bader, and he's got the first run of the game for the Mets. Yeah. There you go. Nice piece of hitting there. And that puts Nimmo on at, oh, yes, ties up the game. Nimmo's got a double. He puts a double up there. Nice going. Woo. Okay, Sterling Marte's up now. Nimmo's on second. It is bouncer foul. So we're going to reset this. Ties up the game, and Nimmo stretches that single into a double. And he's in there nicely. Good piece of running by Brandon Nimmo. That's the third hit for the Mets right now. Good going there, Nimmo. You really needed to break out of your shell, and you did it with a nice double up the right center field area. Sterling Marte's up now. He's 0 for 1 on the ground out. He's got an 0-1 pitch. And he takes a strike in there. It's 0-2. That was a 94-mile-an-hour fastball by Waka. But I'll tell you what, right now, it's a good game going on here. The Mets tied it up. And like I said, don't count them out. Just come back in there and give it up there. Marte swings and misses. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. But the Mets get 1 run on 3 hits, and they leave 2. And at the end of 3, it is tied up at 1 apiece. We'll be back with the top of the 4th right after this. All right, we're going to the top of the 4th here, and it's a tie game at 1 apiece. So far, the Mets have 1 run on 3 hits, and the Royals have 1 run on 1 hit so far. And looking pretty good here. Hope you're enjoying this edition of David 3000 play-by-play. We've got 2 people in the chat. Thank you for joining us here. And if you're actually listening on other devices, you can, of course, listen to the game at any given time to get a better perspective. But hopefully you are following along with us now. All right, Severino's up here. He pitches to the guy who homered in the last time he was up. It's 1-0 now to Perez, who is 1 for 1 with that home run. 1-0 pitch is a liner to third, and Beatty's got him out for the first out of the game. Nicely done. All right, that takes care of Perez. Okay. Severino's at 52 pitches right now, getting very close to being taken out. Melendez is up, and he lines one foul. Ooh, boy, that looked like it was going there. 0-1 to Melendez right now. He grounded out his last time up. MJ Melendez. Severino better hurry. He's only got 3 seconds on the clock there. The pitch is low, down and away, 1-1. 93 miles an hour, that last pitch for Severino. Excuse me. And the 1-1 to Melendez. In there first. No! Oh, outside corner. Didn't catch it. 2-1 on. Oh, I thought he had him there. Folks, you kind of jumped me up there, but it's ball two. Severino with the next pitch. Swinging and a miss by Melendez, and it's strike two. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. See if he can get him on this one here. Two to Melendez, and it's a foul out of play. We'll do it again. 97 miles an hour on that pitch. Severino's at 57 pitches. He's getting tired out there. It's only the top of the fourth. These pitchers, they can't really handle it as much as they do. Let's see what happens here. 2-2 to Melendez. And he got him with a strike, and that's 2 outs on him. Oh, nicely done. Strike 3 on him, and that put him down. Yep. Oh, I'm telling you. Just goes to show you, don't get overconfident on it. 2 outs, and Valaquez is up. He walked the last time, and it's a strike to him. Severino gave him with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball on that one. 1-1 game we have right now. Top of the fourth. Second pitch to him is a ball. 88 on that one. 1-1 is the count. You, of course, are listening to the David 3000 Play-by-Play Friday here on StreamYard. Nelson Velasquez is up. The 1-1 from Severino is outside for ball 2. Ooh. This is a good game we're experiencing here. I hope you're seeing the score real well. 2-1. Severino's pitch is in there for a strike. 2-2 now on him. And that was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 62 pitches. Severino looks like he's just kind of wondering to himself, let me see if I can get out of this jam. And now the 2-2 pitch. Is in there, strike 3, and he got him, and the inning is over. Ho, ho, ho. There you go. All right, that's it. And 1-1 game so far, and we'll be back with the bottom of the fourth right after this. Okay, welcome back here. We're ready to go to the bottom of the fourth with a 1-1 tie so far. Let me give you some other scores going on right now. Get you going here. Don't forget also, too, we've got Doc Gooden will be, his number will be retiring on Sunday, for that matter. So you might want to check that out. Lindor. Ooh. Yeah, he lifted it a little bit high on that one. And for some oddball reason, they're showing a replay of Lindor right now. Okay. And Lindor is up. He's 0 for 1. His first pitch to him is a ball. It's 1-0. He flied out the last time up. The 1-0 pitch is a ball, and it's 2-0 on him. Bottom of the fourth, 1-1 here. Mets have 3 hits. The Royals have a hit. The 2-0 to Lindor is fouled off. 2-1. I was going to give you the scores in between the intermission. We'll do that after this inning. Get you up to date there. Fouled it off. Ooh. The one-handed swing there. The 2-1 from Waka. It's high, ball 3. Okay. Will we get a walk on him or what? See what Lindor does here. The 3-1 to Lindor is ball 4, and they walk him, and he's on base. All right. Lindor's on first right now, and that'll bring up Pete Alonso, who got a base hit in his last time up. So that's pretty good. Let's see what happens. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Walker's now at 44 pitches. Let's see what Alonso's going to do here. Alonso grounds to third, to second, to first in time for the double play, and there's 2 outs. Oh, boy. Whoa. Well, he grounded into the 4-6-3 double play, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Actually, it was more like the 5-4-3 double play. And there's 2 outs now, and that'll bring up on the next batter here. Should be Brett Beatty. Beatty takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. So instead of having a runner on, it's now 2 outs. Instead, they would have had no outs there. Beatty takes the 0-1 pitch and launches one. Oh, yes, for a base hit. And that's all right. Well, there you got it, man. Nicely done. Okay, Beatty's on again. And that's the 4th hit for the Mets. Ooh. Runner on first again, and now it's Francisco Alvarez. Whoa. All right, let's see what we can do here. Walker's at 47 pitches. His first pitch to Alvarez. It's a base hit, and another one for him. And that puts the runners on at first and second now with 2 outs. And Alvarez, he comes through once again. Yeah, man. Whoa. He is doing fantastic. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Good going there, Alvarez. All right, let's see what Jeff McNeil can do here. That's 5 hits now for the Mets. And the Royals are baiting amongst the mound here to see what's going to happen. Walker's at 48 pitches. He's in a little bit of a jam. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. The pitch clock was going down to almost about the 4th one there. And he stepped off to kind of reset himself. See what happens here. I mean, it's back to 9 seconds. McNeil, first pitch to him. Is a boom down the left center field line. Here comes. Oh, there goes a little bit of the yes. All right. Woo! It's 2-1, Mets. You got it. 6 hits. And that puts him now. Runners on first and third. Oh, see, second and third, actually, I would think. Yeah, that's going to put him at second and third. Whoa, with 2 outs. McNeil comes through, and it's 2-1. First and second, I'm sorry. Okay, now we go to the man Alvarez. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Mets, 1 run for the Royals. DJ Stewart struck out. Wow. That was a great hit by Jeff McNeil. He really came in and came through for them. It's 1-0 on DJ Stewart. I'll get caught up here. A lot going on here. Alvarez with the 1-0 pitch. Launches one to center, and it's another base hit. Yes. And here they go. Bases. Alvarez comes in to score. It's now first and second. It's 3-1 Mets. Check it out, baby. Whoa. DJ Stewart with a powerful hit to right center field. It drops in just in front of the right fielder. Oh, yeah. Go for it, baby. Go for it. Yeah. Alvarez comes in to score. And right now, it's 3-1 Mets. Here's Harrison Bader, and he's got a ball 1 in the dirt. First and second right now. 3-1, and that was almost a wild pitch, but thankfully the catcher of the Royals, he blocked it with his private parts. Harrison Bader has a single and a run and a stolen base. He's 1 for 1, and he's looking at a 1-0 pitch. Waka's now at 52 pitches. The 1-0 from Waka is fouled off. Whoa, 1-1. Well, this is turning out to be an interesting bottom of the fourth. It was, I'm telling you, when you think about it, Alvarez comes in to score, and he was running for his life on that one. All right. Bader with the 1-1 pitch, and it's 2-1 outside. Oh, that was a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, but it did not reach the plate. A little bit outside. Now the 2-1 to Bader. The pitch is on the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Wow. In 230 starts right now, Michael Walker is 89-54 with a 3.95 ERA. So he's kind of struggling a little bit, but he's given up 3 runs already. Bader swings and misses, and it's strike 3, and he's out. But not before the Mets go and get 3. They get 2 runs on another couple of good hits, and they leave 2 stranded. It is now 3-1, and the end of 4. Wow, nicely done. While we're in the break here, let's go ahead and look at let's go ahead and move to the top of the 5th. And while we're also at it as well, too, we'll give you some of the other scores going on right now. Tell you what's going on in those put the MLB scores on it. Okay, right now at the end of the 2nd, the Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Twins. Bottom of the 6th, the Pirates 2, Phillies 1. In the top of the 5th, the Rays have a 2-1 lead over the Giants. More games here. Let's see what we can put up there. Come on. My phone is freezing up so badly. Okay, let's see what else we got here for you as far as games going on around the league. Actually, I can take a look up above here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. The Brewers and the Orioles. Brewers right now have a 4-0 lead in the top of something. It's the Rockies over the Blue Jays 4-2. Angels 5. Red Sox getting shut out 5-0. The Braves have a 1-0 lead over the Marlins. The Reds have a 1-0 lead over the White Sox. Rangers and Astros are scoreless. Cardinals and Diamondbacks at 9:40. Cubs and Mariners at 9:40. Nationals Athletics at 9:40. And the 10-10 game will be the Padres and the Dodgers so far. Top of the fifth going into right now. The Mets have 3 runs on 7 hits. Kansas City has 1 run on 1 hit. And right now, just waiting on just kind of getting a little bit of a. Sometimes the MLB it freezes up there on the situation here, but we're hoping that you're enjoying this play-by-play on the David 3000 Network. Looks like we're down to 1 viewer here. Good game so far. If you're enjoying it, I'm enjoying every bit of it so far, and I hope you are too. Take those off there and. Now, I'm not sure if Severino is going to come back and pitch, considering the fact that he was almost close to 60 pitches before he got out of the inning. But considering the fact that he only has given up the 1 earned run on the home run by Perez so far, he's looking really good. Really good. Beautiful City Field right now. As Alvarez coming in, they're showing him scoring that 3rd run. He keeps on running as he gets into the dugout there. Okay, Severino's in, and his first pitch is a 95-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1 to Frazier, who walked on the last inning. The 0-1 to Frazier is a ball. Ooh, boy, that almost got the meat of the part there. Top of the 5th, 3-1 Mets. Doing some really good playing here. Severino with the 1-1 pitch to Frazier. Looking for the sign there. Now for the pitch. Is up high, 2-1. Ooh, all right. He's at 66 pitches right now, and he's just kind of wondering to himself, how much more can I go? The 2-1 to Frazier is ball 3, and I think he might be fatiguing a little bit here. Even though that was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, it kind of just missed altogether. 3-1 to Frazier. This is the 68th pitch, and Frazier fouls it off 3-2. Well, will this be Severino's last inning? He would go 5 1/4 there. See what happens. The 3-2 to Frazier is fouled off again, and we'll do it again. Frazier's kind of like chasing those pitches, you know. He's just like trying to read Severino really, but Severino's got him down. 70th pitch now, 3-2 to count to Frazier is fouled off again. That was a 97-mile-an-hour whippoorwill. Hunter Renfroe is on deck. He's 0 for 1. The 3-2 to Frazier is fouled. It's fouled off again. He is just trying to figure out what he's going to. The Royals entering tonight have a 9-4 record. They've won 7 in a row. They're second in the AL Central. 39-plus run differential, the best in the league. 3-2 to Frazier lost his bat. He fouled it off, and it broke in half as he's trying to chop it. Can we get some more wood for the guy, please? Thank you. The bat boy. fouled it off, and as he fouled it, oh, it split on him. Oh, and it got the umpire right in the balls. They're all wondering themselves, what the heck? Oh my God. You ever got a bat to the balls? Man, that's got to hurt. Yep. As the bat was slicing and as he was swinging, it split. And the meat part of the bat got him right in the pelvic area. The home plate umpire is like, what the heck happened to me? Oh boy. All right, it's 3-2. Can we get some momentum here a little bit? The 3-2 pitch to Frazier. Fouled off again, and it will do it. My goodness. And it's raining in New York now. Uh-oh. We may have a rain delay here, folks. I don't know. Starting to rain in New York. The 3-2 to Frazier. Fouled off. Oh, we'll do it again. Well, I'll tell you one thing about Frazier. He's fighting it as much as he can. That's the 74th pitch by Severino. The 3-2. Ball 4. Oh, he walked him, and, well, that puts a runner on. Yikes, and away. Oh, my goodness. All right. He won the battle there, Frazier. He gets on first base. I think that's only the second walk given up by Severino, but he's now at 75 pitches. And will Mendoza take him out or not? Renfroe is now up. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to is swing and a miss. Strike 1. Well, I'll tell you, Hunter Renfroe strike out on the last one there. Now at 76 pitches, Severino winds up for the 0-1 count. And the pitch is a bouncing ball, and Severino's got it, and he goes to first for the out. But that puts Frazier to second, and with one out on second, Severino's at 77 pitches. Is he going to make the switch or what? No. Kyle Isbell is on deck now. He's up at plate. He was 0 for 1 on the ground out. Frazier at second, 1 out. Top of the 5th, the Mets are leading 3-1. Severino's first pitch is a foul ball off of his leg. Oh, Isbell felt the pain on that one, and he fouls it off on his foot. Foot or leg, somewhere along. Where did he hit that? Ooh, he got him in the below the knee, right missing the pad. Oh, that was close. If he would have hit his pad, it probably wouldn't have mattered. But he's shrugging it off a little bit. Now the rain is starting to come down in New York. I don't know. Are they going to call this game or what? Ooh, we got some debris coming on the field. Severino's at 78 pitches. And the wind is very windy right now with that rain coming in. Yeah, well, let's see. The 0-1 now to Isbell. And, ooh, they almost picked him off. Lindor was checking him on that one. Severino thought he was going to try to catch him off guard there. 0-1 now, still to Isbell. Runner on second. Frazier's on second. The pitch is a high fly ball to center field. But Nimmo's got it on there, and he's now keeps the runner going. And the runner stays at second. There's 2 outs. Okay. I don't know if they're going to call this game, folks. Runner on with 2 outs, and they've got there's some Kansas City Royals fans who got their ponchos out on there already. Whoa. Oh, there's debris flying around the field. Okay, Severino's at 79. Garcia is back up at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 2. See what happens here. Can Severino get out of a jam? See what happens. The first pitch is on the outside corner, 1-0. Oof. Well, now the debris really starting to kick onto the field. A lot of flying papers all over the place. The 1-0 to Garcia is in there on the outside corner. Strike one, 1-1. Man, you can see like it looks like ghosts flying around with the paper and everything. And the wind is really picking up, folks. 81 pitches for Severino. The 1-1 to Garcia. Low 2-1. Ooh. Okay. See what happens here. Severino's wondering to himself, can I get out of this without having to worry about getting out of, with a runner on second? 2-1 the count to Garcia. Severino winds up with a pitch, and it's ball 3. Oh, he's chasing that, trying to make him chase that outside corner. And right now, Garcia is not being fooled by it. 3-1. Garcia has it. Severino winds up for the pitch. In there for a strike, and it was right down the bottom of the plate, and it's now 3-2, and Severino has a chance to get out of this. If he can strike him out, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. But it's 3-2 on Garcia. Severino pitches, low, ball 4. Oh, man. And now that puts the runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Severino's now at 85 pitches, and he's saying to himself, holy cow, how much longer do I have to be out here? Bobby Witt Jr. is up. He flied out and popped out. He's 0 for 2. Severino and Alvarez are talking on the mound right now to decide what they're going to try to do. Lindor's coming over to kind of give him a little bit of a pep talk. It's one thing about Alvarez. He's a good motivational speaker. He knows how to kind of get that mode in there a little bit. He's thrown 22 pitches just in this inning alone. He only needed 11 in the first, 26 in the second, and like 13 in the third. But he's at 85 pitches right now, and he's wondering to himself, how much longer when I go out there? Runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Bobby Witt Jr. now comes to the plate. The first pitch by Severino is a ball, 1-0. Ooh. It's the 86th pitch now by Severino. He's kind of just wondering to himself, what do I got to do to get out of this? The 1-0 to Witt. In there for a strike. Oh, the bottom of the plate it caught. It was that was a wicked 95 mile an hour fastball. Okay, Severino winds up. The 1-1 to Witt. Check swing. He got to run around it. It's 1-2. Ho, ho, ho. 88 hits with 2 strikes since start of last season, tied for most in the majors. His Bobby Witt. That's a lot. 88 hits with 2 strikes. That's a good and interesting stat. Now the 1-2 to see if he can get out of the jam. That's 2-2. As he tried to make him chase it, he wouldn't fall for it. Oh boy. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right now, the Mets are winning 3-1. Severino is going to go to the 90th pitch. He winds up, and the pitch. Did it go? Yes, it did. And it's strike 3, and they got him. And Severino gets out of the inning. Ho-ho! The Royals strand 2. And at the end of the middle of the 5th, it is 3-1 Mets. Oh, yeah. Nicely done. Uh-huh. All right. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th, and we've got a comment for you. Oh, yeah, I know, right, Godfather? Hey, Jason, hope you Mets hold the lead. Hey, we're trying everything in our power, too. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the compliment there, the comment. Thank you, Godfather. The Godfather's in the house. Yay. All right. So, as we are continuing on here, we're in break. Let me just say that Don't forget, tomorrow, episode number 5 of Saturdays with McVeigh and Jay will be on at 9 o'clock. We'll be having some fantastic, great material to cover with you. You'll just have to tune in to find out what we're going to be talking about, you know? So hopefully you'll be able to touch base with it there. And of course, I'm going to be on with the Legacy of Queens on Sunday night on my channel. I'll be recording it, so do check that out. It'll be on Spotify. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channels, well, on YouTube and Spotify, have the Legacy of Queens, or the Legacy of New York, actually, and the Queens New York Archives. Those are my 2 YouTube channels as well. But you can catch me on Spotify on the other platforms as well. So however you'd like to do it, that's the way it goes. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th right now. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. All right. Okay. Waka's up there right now. 3-1. Nimmo leads up on the bottom of the 5th, and he takes a strike for 0-1. Brandon Nimmo had an RBI and a double. He's 1 for 2. Waka's at 57 pitches. Waka's next pitch to Nimmo is a foul off of Nimmo, and it's 0-2. Ooh, boy. Got a little bit of Nimmo there on the right shoulder, but he's okay. Sterling Marte is on deck. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Okay. All right. And the 0-2 to Nimmo is high for a ball, 1-2. Nimmo looks really good tonight. I tell you, he's kind of like iffy on it. If he can stay consistent, kind of get a couple doubles, a couple of runs about it in, they're going to win games. So we'll see what happens. The 1-2 to Nimmo is outside, 2-2. Did not get the meat of the plate there. Well, he was trying to make Nimmo chase that one, and it didn't work. Waka's at 60 pitches right now. The pitch clock at 5. The 2-2 to Nimmo is ball 3. Oh, boy. Wow. Oh. And Waka thought he had him right where he wanted him. Now he's falling behind. It's a full count, 3-2. Nimmo is ready for it. The pitch. Ground ball. Foul. Oh. Pascatino, he fielded it, but he thought it was fair, but we'll do it again here. Count 3-2 with the full. Waka's at 62 pitches. The pitch count clock's down. Now it's 6. Nimmo with the bat. Well, fouls it off there. We'll do it again. Bottom of the 5th right now. Michael Waka was the 2013 NLCS MVP as rookie with the Cardinals. So that was an interesting stat they put up there. It's been with him 11 years now playing. The 3-2 to Nimmo is ball 4, and the Mets have their first runner of the bottom of the 5th. Yes. And with 1 on and no outs, Starling Marte comes to the plate. Yes, indeed. Beautiful City Field. And I think Severino is done for the night. Looks like he's going to be putting on the warm-up jersey. The coat. Yep. Maybe he's keeping warm. We'll see if he's going to come out for the top of the 6th. Marte's first pitch is a strike 1. Yep. Marte is 0 for 2. He had a ground out and a strikeout. And he's averaging 260 right now. Waka delivers on the 65th pitch. It's a ball, 1-1. Marte's got a little bit of a slump going down, but, he'll pick up to it. This is just a matter of time here, folks. They're 5-7, 12 games in. Still got to figure out what's going on. 67th pitch coming up. The 1-1 to Marte. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, boy. Did he try to get all of that, and it just didn't know that. It was only 80 miles an hour on that one. Okay, Marte's looking at 1-2 pitch right now. Walker delivers. And it's strike three, and he got him looking. Oh, boy. And that's the first out of the game, first out of the inning. And Walker records another strikeout. And now Francisco Lindor is up, and the crowd's getting a little bit cheery. They want to see some from Lindor. Yo. Lindor's 0 for 1. The first pitch from Walker. Ooh, almost hit him, and it's ball one. Oh. Yep. Mets are winning 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth. The 1-0 to Lindor is a base hit. Yes, and another hit for the Mets. And now runners on at first and second with one out. Nicely done, Francisco Lindor. Beautiful play there. And he just loves it. Beautiful hit by Francisco Lindor into left center field. And now with runners on at first and second, Walker's at 70 pitches. Big polar bear is up. He's 1 for 2. First pitch from Walker is ball one. Oh, boy. Pete Alonso's 1 for 2 with a single. And he's looking really good today. He's feeling it out. Walker's ready. The 1-0 to Alonso is ball two. Walker's slipping a little bit there. He's at 72 pitches. He's wondering to himself, am I going to be pulled? Or can I go another inning or not? Just see what happens. 2-0 on Alonso. The pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, well, that was good. He laid off on it. Made him read him up there. Alonso's going to take his time, try to see if he can pull a quality hit out of the bag here and try to bring home try to see if he can bring home Nimmo there. Alonso launches this one to right field, but it's going to be caught. And Nimmo is got hold up at second, so that's the second out. All right. He flied out to right, but that's okay. 2 outs. And Brett Beatty, I think, is up next. Yeah, Alonso thought he had a good reach on this one. He launched it, but he didn't get the meat part of the bat there, and he knew it when he hit it that it wasn't going out there. All right, Brett Beatty is up. He's 1 for 2. Still runners on at first and second with 2 outs now. Bottom of the fifth, 3-1 Mets. And Beatty takes ball one. No, I thought that one was going to be in there. Well, Beatty's got some good stuff going on here. The 1-0 to Beatty is in the dirt, 2-0. The umpires for this game at Scott Barry at home plate. And he got it in the groin there last. That was pretty interesting. The 2-0 from Walker to Beatty. And he launches it to center field. And it's over his head. And Nimmo comes in for the 4th run of the game. And Lindor's going to come in as well. And it's 5-1. New York. There it is. Yeah. Whoa. You gotta love it, man. What a oh, nice going there by Brett Beatty. He launches it over the center field's head. And the center fielder, he thought he had this one, and it just cleared his glove. Oh, wow. Yep. And he could not reach it. Yep, 5-1, and that puts, it puts Brett Beatty on second. And now I think there's going to be a pitching change. Oh, yeah, Brett Beatty, you feeling it right now, folks. He's feeling it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nicely done. Huh. Yes, sir. 5-1. And here's Francisco Alvarez. He is 1-for-2. Walker's at 77 pitches. And they almost debated on if they were going to take him out or not, for that matter. 2 outs. Runner on second. Alvarez is up. The first pitch to Alvarez is a ground ball to third. They got him caught up. And he's out. And that's the end of the inning. Oh, well, you can't have everything. But, hey, the Mets score 2, and they now lead 5-1 on 9 hits. Oh, my God. 5 runs on 9 hits. They strand 1, but that's okay. We'll go to the top of the 6th with the Mets up 5-1. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, thank you. Nice Pac-Man Atari sound effect. Yes, indeed. That's the dying sound effect. We're using that for strikeouts here on the play-by-play tonight. So the Mets right now, 5 runs on 9 hits. Wow. They really opened the door on the Royals tonight on this game, and I think for what it's worth, it's going to be a showdown at the hoedown at the showdown at the lowdown. You know what I mean? Yep. All righty, folks. Hope you're, like I said, hope you're enjoying this podcast tonight. We're 1 hour and 49 minutes into the game here. The time is 8:37, according to the watch on the clock. The clock on the wall says 8:37. And my computer clock actually says says 8:39. So it's 2 minutes fast. Oh well. Okay. And you must excuse me tonight. I still have a little bit of a cough as I'm trying to get through this game in one piece. Real congested. I was like calling the game here, clears up the sinuses. And while we're at it, like I said, do check out the David 3000 Network. We're going to have meetings in May for all of you to come in and talk about the launch of the summer schedule. So if you have time on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock during the month of May, stop by in Discord and we'll have those meetings. New pitcher for the Mets right now. It is Diekman, and he pitches an 0-1 strike to Pasquantino. His first pitch of the night. And he's the left-handed pitcher. The 0-1 to Pasquantino is 1-1. Jake Diekman, 3 earned runs. He's gave up 1 hit, walks 3, and struck out 4 right now. The 1-1 to Pasquantino is a ball, 2-1. So that is it for Severino. He's out. He pitched pretty good there. 5 strong innings. Top of the 6th. Right now, the Mets entering tonight have a 3.48 ERA in the bullpen. 3-1 now to Pasquantino. On deck is Salvador Perez. He's 1-for-2. He's got the lone run for the Royals with that home run in the top of the 2nd. The 3-1 to Pasquantino is fouled off. It's 3-2. The probable starters for tomorrow will be Alec Marsh versus Sean Manaea. That coverage begins at 1 p.m. And then at 12:30, the Sunday coverage is Cole Reagans versus Jose Butto. And that, of course, also is the day that Doc Gooden's number will be retired. Now the 3-2 pitch to Pasquantino is a ground ball off of Diekman's glove, and he's going to reach on a hit. Is it a hit? Yeah, it's a hit. And, well, now they're saying, is it a hit or an error? Looked like it was an error off of his glove. It was playable. That looked like an error to me. And he's looking for it, like, where is it? I don't know. What'd they give him? No, it's a hit. It is a hit. So that's the second hit for the Royals. Now Perez is up. All right, so no error on Diekman there. He's got an 0-1 count on Perez. And Perez fouls it off. Now it's 0-2. Perez has the only home run now for the Royals. That's only the second hit given up by the Mets tonight. The 0-2 to Perez. Ground ball to third. And he got him. Beatty got him over there, and it's one out. And now the runner moves to second. Okay. Runner advances to second there on the ground out by Perez. And now MJ Melendez is up. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Diekman sets him up. And the pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Melendez. 10 pitches already now for Diekman. One out, runner on second. The 0-1 to Melendez is popped foul, and it's 0-2 quickly in the hole already. The Mets are winning 5-1. 5 runs, 9 hits for the Mets. 1 run, 2 hits for the Royals. Top of the 6th. 0-2 count now on Melendez. And the pitch is high for a ball, and it's 1-2. Melendez is 0-2 for the night here. He's trying to see if he can get himself to advance the runner to third or to bring in the run. Diekman sets up. The 1-2 to Melendez is in there for strike 3, and he got him. Yeah. And that's the second out. Yep. All right. 2 down for the Royals, who that one got him caught looking. Oh, boy. Diekman comes through with a great strike 3. Reed Garrett is warming up in the bullpen. He'll probably go in the 7th. Velasquez is, we're having a call to the bullpen as Diekman has done his job for the night. The call to the bullpen. We'll be back. I really thought that Diekman was going to at least stay there and finish out the inning. Nope, he was only coming in for a couple pitches. He got his job done, even though he's given up he gave up pretty much a single. What I thought was an error. But, you never can be too sure about these things, because if it bounced off his glove and he had nowhere to, it was like, where was it? Where was it? I don't know. Yep. While we have this call to the bullpen, let's take a look at the other scores going on right now. Let me reset this. Okay. This thing is very slow tonight, Okay, right now it's Tigers are winning 1-0 over the Twins. Pirates 3, Phillies 1. Rays over the Giants 2-1 so far. Brewers just romping the Orioles tonight 7-1. The Rockies have a 7-2 lead over the Blue Jays. Angels are shutting out the Red Sox 7-0. Braves have a 2-0 lead over the Marlins in Florida right now. Red Sox 6, Reds 6, White Sox 1. Rangers and Astros are tied up at 1 apiece. And the later games coming up about in an hour. Cardinals at Diamondbacks, Cubs at Mariners, Nationals at the Athletics, and the Padres at the Dodgers. All right, we're back. Garrett is on the mound now for the Mets. The old pitch to Velasquez, the ground ball to Beatty, and he got him, and that ends the inning. And one pitch, and the Royals are done in the top of the 6th. All right, going good here for the Mets. They are now going to be coming up in the bottom of the 6th with a 5-1 lead going in. All right. Whew. That was like one and done. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen in these games here. So, in the meantime, we're hoping that you are enjoying this podcast here on the David 3000 Network. This is my first time ever doing a play-by-play in all of my 14 years of podcasting. I never thought I'd have this much fun doing it with you so far. And right now, we're really enjoying it, and we're hoping that you're enjoying it as well, too. And we'd love to hear from you. Put those comments in, and definitely, hit that thumbs up. Give us a like. It helps with the views and keeps us going here on the David 3000 Network. And if possible, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel or any of the channels that are associated with the David 3000 Network, like MVG Productions, and of course the Channel 25, which is Alex Paris's channel. This game is also brought to you by the 25 and MVG Productions, and we thank them for their continued support of the David 3000 Network here. Okay, up next for the Mets, it'll be Jeff McNeil, DJ Stewart, and Harrison Bader. Pitching still is Michael Wacha. Wow. He's going to try to go a full game here. Okay, we now go to the bottom of the 6th, and the Mets are up with a 5-1 lead. And Jeff McNeil is at the plate. The first pitch from Wacha. McNeil sit down and a base hit to right center field, and he's on with the 10th hit of the game. Wow, Jeff McNeil, you are one. That's why you are the squirrel, and that's why you have that batting title, my friend. He just took it off the first pitch, boom, and he just launched it into right center field. Center fielder didn't even have a play on it. So the Mets are threatening again in the bottom of the 6th. That's the 10th hit now that the Royals have given up as a team. DJ Stewart is up to bat. His first pitch is a ground ball to second. And one, and they get the double play. Oh, well, so much for that as DJ Stewart grounds into the double play, and it's already 2 outs. And the first baseman had to scoop it out there like a ditch digger, was trying to glove it because it took a bounce, and DJ was almost safe by a couple of inches, but unfortunately, he grounds into the double play, and with that, it's already quickly 2 outs. Harrison Bader is up. He's 1 for 2. Walker's at 80 pitches. The pitch to Harrison Bader is a ball, 1-0. And just when we thought we had, good running off there, it's already 2 outs. Harrison's got a single to run scored, also 2. His pitch is 2-0. Oh, boy. On the outside corner, it didn't catch it. In the bullpen, somebody's warming up. The 2-0 to Bader is in there for a strike, 2-1. Walker's kind of like shrugging himself down a little bit. This might be his final inning here. The 2-1 to Bader. High fly into foul territory. It's caught, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, and we go to the top of the 7th with the Mets winning 5-1. Well, while we're waiting to get back in here for the top of the seventh right now, I just want to let you know that the rain kind of let up a little bit. They thought they were gonna call the game to rain, but it didn't stop them from continuing on the game. So we might still have a full, complete game here. If anything, that would be great. And even if rain was to happen right now and they called it, the Mets would win the game because it's after, I think, the fifth inning here. Some of the rules apply to, like, if you get, 7 full innings in, you basically would have a complete game at that point. Not really sure. But right now, it's looking pretty good for the Mets. 2 more innings, and they should basically be able to get some quality outs and not let the Royals threaten. They should be able to win this game no problemo and go 6-7 and try to get to 500 mark and win the next 2 and get to 7-7 going into the next week. Reed Garrett is going to be our pitcher. And at bat, coming up will be Adam Frazier, followed by Hunter Renfroe and Kyle Isbell. All right, we go now to the top of the seventh. Reed Garrett is the pitcher. Mets are leading 5-1. Here we are on the top of the seventh. First pitch by Garrett is in the dirt for a ball. Ball 1. Adam Frazier has 2 walks on the night right now. He is averaging .231. And the 1-0 from Garrett is ball 2. Ooh. All right. 89 on that last one there. Kansas City has a 7-game winning streak going into tonight, and they look like that might be threatened a little bit. The 2-0 pitch is up high. It's 3-0 on Frazier. Well, on deck is Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 3-0 from Garrett is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Okay, well, I would have thought that he probably would have walked him at that and said, "One run." In the bullpen is Adam Ottavino right now. He's warming up. Garrett's 3-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Woo-hoo. All right, he's got the full count on him. That was a 90-mile-an-hour fastball that found the sweet spot of the plate. 3-2 to Frazier. And the pitch fouled off. And we'll do it again. Mets trying to go for their second win in a row tonight to try to get to 6-7 and inch closer to the 500 mark. They're leading 5-1 now on the top of the seventh. The pitch, the 3-2 pitch is foul. Strike 3 into the glove of Alvarez. And he K'd him right there. Yes. Yes, indeed. And that's the first strikeout for Garrett. He puts 1 out on the board. And there you go, guys. Nicely done. Up next is Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2, and the first pitch from Garrett is ball 1. Hunter Renfroe is 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. The 1-0 from Garrett is in there for a strike. It was just grazing the top part of the plate, but enough to get a strike in there. It's 1-1. 10 pitches now for Garrett. The 1-1 is strike 2 on the inside corner. Oh, he got him right there. Oh, boy. 85 miles an hour. Wicked curveball. And now he's got him in the hole. 1-2. Garrett going for the strikeout here. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he went around it. And that's the second strikeout. And another strikeout for Garrett. Oh, my God. Nicely done. He went around it, and he couldn't hold up on it. And that's the second out of the top of the seventh. Garrett's got 2 strikeouts, 2 quality at-bats here. Now he's up against Kyle Isbell, who is 0 for 2. His first pitch to Kyle Isbell is a strike. Oh, boy. Garrett's on a roll here. Ground out on a fly out for Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 2. He's trying to make something happen. 2 outs now in the top of the 7th. New York is leading 5-1. Fantastic gameplay by the Mets. You would not have thought they were going to go into this game against a 7-game winning streak. The 0-1 to Isbell is outside for 1-1. You never get the chance to see this ever again sometimes if you're going to do it, but never give up on the Mets, I always say. 1-1 to Isbell is a high fly to center field. And there's Harrison Bader, and he records the 3rd out of the game, of the inning. And that's a 1-2-3 for Garrett. And they go down in order. Mets still have a 5-1 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back. Okay, we're going now to the bottom of the 7th here. And the Mets are ahead 5-1. We thank you for your continued viewing of this play-by-play on this Friday night, April 12th, 2024. I can tell you that next week on our program, the next game for the Mets should be next Friday, but let me pull it up and let you know when that next game is going to be. But right now, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Lyles is the new pitcher, and Nimmo fouls it off for 0-1. Brandon Nimmo is there. Jordan Lyles has got 4 games, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and no home runs allowed. The 0-1 to Nimmo is, did he go around it? Yes, he did, and it's 0-2. Brandon Nimmo is 1 for 2. He's got a double, a walk, a run, an RBI. He's been hot tonight, and his average goes up to 244. It's 0-2 now on Nimmo. His pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. And Nimmo lays off on that one. Okay, the 1-2 to Nimmo. Let's see what he does here. Lyles pitch. Ground ball to second base. And Nimmo is out. All right. Not too bad. That's the first out of the bottom of the 7th right now. Let me tell you what's going on next week here, if I can get the games going. Marte right to third on that one, and he's out for the second one. Well, he wasn't even up there. 1 up, 2 down now in the bottom of the 7th. Coming up next is Francisco Lindor. Mets have the rest. They have the 1:40 game tomorrow against the Royals, and then Sunday, April 14th, to wrap up the series with the Royals. Okay, Lindor is 1 for 2. His first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Lindor's been hot tonight. He's got a walk. There's a single and a run. His average goes to 113. No, it's like, really? But that's okay. He'll be good. He's got a lot of the ground to make up. The 1-0 is ball 2. All right. Five to 1 is the score right now as the Mets are in the bottom of the 7th. Lindor is on the plate. The 2-0 to Lindor, and it's off the glove of the first baseman. Is it in time? Yes, and the inning is over. Oh, just barely beats out the throw, and the Royals give the Mets their inning over, and we go to the top of the 8th. Oh, man. Just when you really thought you had it going there. Almost thought he was going to have it, but they cannot get the runner on first. So we go to the top of the 8th, and I wanted to let you know trying to get my phone to see if I can okay. The next game that we're going to be going on will not happen next week, as the Mets will be at the Los Angeles Dodgers. That game is at 10:10. So what we might have to do then is give you the Baltimore Orioles game. So we'll look at the Orioles and see what they're doing. Yep, they'll be out on the West Coast next weekend, unfortunately. So you won't be seeing me, if anything. If the Orioles are away, then yeah. Let's see. Trying to get back to where I was before, but I couldn't. All right. The Orioles are losing right now to the Brewers 10-1. So they could go to 8-5 on the season after 13 games. Trying to see what we got here for the Orioles next week. Nah, the Orioles will be at the Royals next week, so we'll bring you that game. It's a 7:10 start. The Orioles will be on the road, but it'll still be an Eastern time game. 7:10. So join us on Friday, April 19th for that game against the Kansas City Royals. All right, top of the 8th right now. Adam Ottavino, his first pitch is a strike. On the top of the 8th, he's got 7 strikeouts, no walks, giving up 4 hits. Got an ERA of 4.50, and Garcia is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1 from Ottavino is a ball. 1-1. Miguel Garcia is 0 for 2. He's walked, and his average now is 218. And Ottavino spets up for his third pitch. The 1-1 is the swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nice one from Ottavino. Really kind of one of those wicked fastballs that just went right down the plate, and Garcia just swung, and he swung it air. Now the 1-2 pitch from Ottavino is way out, and it knocks Garcia down to the floor, but he's all right. It's 2-2. Got a little shaken up there, and I don't know. Ottavino's way out of control on that one. On deck is Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 3 tonight as well. All right. 2-2 on Garcia. Ottavino with the pitch. Fouled off. So join us, like I say, next week as we will do the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals from Kansas City, Missouri. The game time is at 7. The pregame will be at 6:50. We'll give you the pregame and all that good stuff next week on the play-by-play. Now the 2-2 pitch from Ottavino. Strike 3. He got him looking. Look out there. There you go. And there records another strikeout there and sends Garcia back to the dugout. He got him good on that one. He caught him looking. All right. Oh, man, really? Come on. Okay, guys, I'm not getting what I need here. This is not good. All right, we're a little bit of a delay here as Ottavino had the strikeout, and now I'm trying to watch the game, and MLB TV is just in limbo. Very slow loading here tonight, folks. Sorry about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more of the games. Do you believe this? This is terrible. Okay. We're going to try to get the MLB game back. Oh, there it is. Nicely done as the Mets got another run in, and it's 6-1 as Pete Alonso had done it again. Oh! He gets a line drive home run. Look out, man. There you go. Nice going there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great stuff there from Pete Alonso. He does it. And it's 6-1. There's no outs. And Beatty will foul it off. All right. Now we're in the bottom of the 8th here. I was trying to get caught up with everything, and boy, oh boy, did they just, oh, that just bites. Oh man, when you really you have it going here, and you're trying to get this thing loaded. Okay, Brett Beatty is up now. My apologies for that, as MLB TV was just circling, going woo, 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 like it always does. 0-2 to Beatty. He's going to ground it to second, and that's the first out of the bottom of the 8th. But Alonso, man, he smoked it. for a home run. Yeah. And of course, we couldn't give it to you live because MLB TV decided that it didn't want to play anything of that sort. Jorge Lopez is warming up in the bullpen for the Mets to go into the top of the ninth right now. A new pitcher for the Mets, Alvarez, is going to ground to second to first, and there's 2 away. Right now, Will Smith is pitching now for the Kansas City Royals. Jeff McNeil is up, and he is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. All right. The Mets are winning 6-1. McNeil with the first pitch, and it's on the outside corner for strike 1. Ooh. Yep. Folks, like I said, the Polar Bear got a home run, but we could not give it to you until it came back. The pitch from McNeil now is in the dirt. 1-1. Really would have loved to seen that when it happened. But Ottavino, I guess, got out of the game, got out of the inning and did what he had to do. So that's good. All right, the 1-1 to Jeff McNeil in the dirt. 2-1. Hoo-hoo. Jeff is fighting off every pitch he can possibly get. Smith is trying to make him chase it, and he's not going for it, folks. The 2-1 from Smith. It's high for ball 3, and now 3-1. That home run by Pete Alonso was a line drive shot, and it kind of like he teed off on it, 3-1 to Jeff McNeil, and he's got a base hit into left, and a might pull. Is he going to stretch it to 2? No, he's going to be held up at first, and he's got another hit, and that's 12 hits now for the Mets. And they got a runner on with 2 outs. And up next will be all right. Very good about that. So McNeil is on at first with the single. There's 2 outs. And right now we've got Tyrone Taylor, who's going to be pinch hitting. Jeff got a good jump on that one, but he didn't want to stretch it to a double. That's all right. He's still on at first. Okay. The pitch is a strike at 77 miles an hour on that one. And Tyrone Taylor, who's averaging 300, had a home run yesterday. 7 RBIs, got an 830 OPS. He's pinch hitting right now. You got an 0-1 count on him. And he flies out to base hit. Look at that. It lands softly in, and there's runners on first and second. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Nice piece of hitting by Tyrone Taylor. He just graced it in there with his presence. He gets a low ball that he just drilled into right field, right in front of the right fielder. And there's first and second now with 2 outs. And here's Harrison Bader. He is 1 for 3. And the pitch is in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. The Mets have 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. Royals 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. 6-1, bottom of the 8th. First and second, the pitch is in the dirt. 2-0, as Bader is not going to chase those low balls. McNeil is on at second, and Taylor's on at first. Let's see if we can tack on some more insurance here. The 2-0 pitch to Bader is a base hit into left field, and that'll load the bases up. Whoa, for Brandon Nimmo. Wow. Nice piece of hitting by Harrison Bader. Good up there. The bases are loaded for the top of the order. He just teed off on it there. Good piece of hitting by Harrison Bader. He's had some pretty good strokes tonight. And right now the bases are juiced with 2 outs, and they're all clumping in at the mound. Smith's got 18 pitches on him right now, and he's trying to figure out, what do I need to do? 14 hits now. I'm sorry, for the Mets. Wow. All right, Brandon Nimmo is back up at the top of the order. He is 1 for 3. Bases are loaded. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ooh. All right, bases loaded here, folks. Bottom of the 8th. The 0-1 to Nimmo is on the corner for strike 2. Oh, boy. Well, if he's going to do something, he's going to have to do it right now. See what happens here. Can Smith get out of the jam, or is Nimmo going to make him pay with a salami? Let's see. It's strike 3, and they got him. And the Mets strand 3 on that one. Oh, boy. Tough break. But they score another run on Alonso's home run, and it is 6-1. Oh, boy. Going into the top of the 9th. And we hope you're enjoying this game of play-by-play here on the David 3000 Network. Like I said, our next game will be next week. The Baltimore Orioles will take on the Kansas City Royals. Game time is at 7 o'clock. Pre-game is at 6:45. So join us next Friday for that game, live from Kansas City. We'll watch it, and we'll give you the play-by-play like we did tonight. And hope that you'll be with us every Friday. One way or another, there will be a game. Won't be no Mets game, though, because of the fact that the Mets be on the West Coast, and it's a 10:10 start. And I got to be up in the morning. So, unfortunately for that, but like I also say, do tune into the Dugout Crew, because every week, me and the guys will be basically looking at all of the news and highlights and everything else for the reports from the teams around the league with your host, Eric Lima, and Joey Acacia, Jesse Ortiz, and myself. Sometimes David St. Dennis, he's in there as well, too. Whichever the fact, Dugout Crew is every Thursday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 noon on the West Coast. Going into the top of the 9th right now, and the Mets have a comfortable 6-1 lead. 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. The Royals have 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. And let's see who's going to be going up. Okay, Ottavino, he's still pitching. And Salvador Perez will start the 9th inning right now. Looking good for the Mets. Actually, it's Lopez. Jorge Lopez will be pitching, I'm sorry, against Perez, who has the only run right now. And Perez takes a strike by Jorge Lopez. He's got a 3.18 ERA, 5.2 innings, giving up 4 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and got him on that one. 0-2. Jorge Lopez looking really good. Only on his second pitch, he's got him on an 0-2 count. He winds up, and the pitch is outside for ball 1. Well, if the Mets win this game, they'll be at 6-7 going into tomorrow's game with a 2-game winning streak. The Royals' 7-game winning streak will come to an end tonight if they cannot get 6 runs on the board. The 1-2 is a strike 3, and he got him looking. Ha ha ha! Yes. Jorge Lopez, a wicked one, and Perez just swung and missed on it. He just got him looking, chased him in the dirt. That's the first out of the top of the 9th. 2 more, and the Mets will win this game. And it's been pretty good so far. All right. Lopez starts the next batter. Strike 1 to Melendez. He's 0 for 3. He's got an 0-1 count on him. Melendez had a ground out and 2 strikeouts. He's down to 302 with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. The 0-1 from Lopez is a high fly ball. Alonso will look at it going into the stands, and it's 0-2. Well, you would have never thought that the Mets would have put up a lot of runs, especially in the early parts of this game here, but they have shown that they have done some quality hitting, and they didn't need the home run ball except for Alonso, who had it there. Lopez sets it up for the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled off. I get that. I feel that somehow, some way, in this situation, the Mets really had they're really coming out of the hole from last week. Carlos Mendoza, I think, had a great pep talk with them. Lopez with the 0-2 count on Melendez. Ball 1. All right. Gets ball 1 there. On deck is Nelson Velasquez. Lopez has 6 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-2 from Lopez. Strike 3. Got him looking. Swinging a miss on it. Yeah. And that's the second out of the game of the top of the 9th. And the Royals are down to their last out here. Oh, boy. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Well, I tell you, Lopez has got some mean stuff on his throws there. 2 Ks. Now Velasquez, can he try to do something here? The pitch from Lopez is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ho-ho. Nelson Velasquez is 0 for 2 with a walk, 310, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Lopez sets him up. The 0-1 from Lopez is a ball. Ooh. Didn't go around it there. 1-1 the count to Velasquez. Clock winding down on the pitch. 5 seconds here. Lopez now delivers with the 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1. Threw that one like it was like, I don't know about that one. That like slipped out of my hand. 2-1 to Velasquez. Carlos Mendoza looking for win number 6 to go 6 out of 7 right now. If they can hold off and got 2 outs. 2-1 the count. Velasquez is looking at it. Lopez with the pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Ho-ho. Well, this is it, folks. 2-2 the count. Lopez, can he set him up and strike him out? If he does, we got him in the win there. Let's see what's going to happen. The 2-2 to Velasquez is coming right now. Here it is. The pitch is a ball. It's 3-2, and he didn't chase it. All right, count is full. See what happens here. Can the Mets put him away? 3-2 the count. The pitch clock is good. The pitch. Up the middle, base hit. Oh, that's only the 3rd hit of the game. And now the Royals have a runner on at first. Oh, boy. Just when you thought it was going to not be there, Melendez comes in and keeps him alive. That's only the 3rd hit given up by any of the Mets pitchers tonight. Runner on first, and Adam Frazier now 0 for 1 with 2 walks. 15 pitches now for Lopez. Frazier's 0-1. The first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Trying to put him away here, folks. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Frazier is a high fly ball. And put it in the box, and the Mets win. There you have it, friends. And that is the ball game. And the Mets now have a record of 6-7. They win 2 in a row so far, and they go into tomorrow's game against the Kansas City Royals with a fantastic 6-7 record for the 13 games that they have played so far. And I'll tell you, great game all around. It's tough to call a player of the game here. I would preferably think it wasn't Pete Alonso. I think it was probably, for that matter, Jeff McNeil again tonight. He really came through with some clutch hitting, couple of doubles in there, and just fantastic. Final score, New York Mets 6 and the Kansas City Royals 1. And that'll do it for us here on the David 3000 Network. I'm Jason Canio, thanking you very much for the Play-by-Play Friday. We will see you next week, where the Baltimore Orioles will take on the Kansas City Royals from Kansas City. The game time is at 7:10. Pre-game is at 6:50. We'll have all of the play and the action. Till then, remember, be honest, be real, and keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.